Good evening. My name is Spirit, and this is my channel. Good evening, everyone. This is a series called Getting to Know Me, and as usual, this is transparent. I'm always honest and straightforward and serious about everything, and I will let you know the truth. And and I'm always transparent with things. I don't get on here and lie about anything. Uh, if I can't tell you the truth about something, or if I don't feel like talking about it at that time, I will not get on here and speak. I will wait till I'm feeling better or in the mood or think that I can speak on it, and then I will come on. Uh, I have not been feeling well because I had some breakdown, and that was Friday. Uh, it wasn't so bad Friday, but the next day I had a crown down on this side, and it still hurts a little bit, but not as bad as it was hurting. Uh, you know, so I said, let me get on here and let my tribe know about what's going on and how I'm doing. And tribe, I'm doing fine. I'm blessed, and I have God watching over me. And then there's one special angel that's always here, protects and watches over me. That's my papa, so I know he's here. And so this one is called My Nightmare in a Family Narcissist and My Rescue. And now, my friend have a tendency to hide things, a lot of things, and they're sneaky about it and uh, close-lipped about it and everything. And if you say anything, talk to anybody else about it, then you sort of like blackball from the family. But well, that used to bother me and worry me that they won't love me no more. But I stopped that a long time ago. God gave me the strength to do that. And the man and I had a talk, and a lot of times we speak and talk to each other. And he knows my heart, and he will let me know what to do and what not to do. And he did not want me to uh, be hurt anymore. And I had been holding on to my family, afraid that they would not uh, love me anymore. And even one time, and the thing of it is how narcissists can work through not even being there, uh, cursing you, and uh, it's 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 strange. Okay, uh, but now I'm going to spill the tea. Uh, me, I'm so much different than they are. They would say things and spill the tea in order to embarrass and hurt me. Me, on the other hand, no. I'm going to spill the tea about how and why. it went on, uh, but I am not going to, uh, even though they do not deserve it, I'm not going to disrespect anyone in my family. I'm just going to tell the truth and say how it went. No names, but I'm going to let you know, my tribal community, uh, what I went through because there's a lot of narcissists out there. And I want you to recognize the signs, red flags, and you might be in a narcissistic relationship right now and not even know it. So I'm going to speak on this and let you know how it went from years to years to years, from when I was raising came into the family or whatever. Uh, and it's like, it's what, as I remember far back, the abuse was going on uh, by my brothers or my sisters. Uh, we had a big family, and we still do. Well, anyway, I'll let you all know. Anyway, when I was growing up, uh, I didn't feel love. I could not feel the love, but from my mother, from my brothers and sisters. But it was interesting that I could feel the love from my father. He was a very giving, compassionate, loving person, and he was not afraid to show his love. And he did with me. But I remember that my mother had alienated my father, uh, and the way she did that, she would, uh, and I tell you, narcissist is good with this. Wow, very dramatic, uh, and can make you believe anything. I'm telling you. So my mother was uh, able to alienate the affections of my brothers and sisters from my father and make them hate him and take up for her all the time. And so he did not have anyone on his side. All of them, I'm telling you, all of them, all of them. But for some reason, uh, not me. I guess I had a innocent heart, spirit, and I could see. I guess the Lord gave me that. And I was there for my father all the time. And a lot of times when he could, uh, he would take me and we could go to the store, go to get gas for his truck. He always drove Ford truck. And so my father even had like three jobs, I guess you could say. He had the cleaning uh, on the farm, uh, and he drove a truck for one of the uh, meals. And so he worked to put food on the table for us. But I remember the way my mother used to talk to my father and yell at him and scream at him. Uh, and if he took up for me, then my father, he would take the backlash from that. But sometimes he still, it didn't matter. He would take up for me. But it also made it worse for me because if she was punishing me for something, which I don't know because I never did anything. I would hide from her. I would be outside by myself or something like that. And when I was growing up, I hardly ever spoke. I don't remember really talking. I'm trying to think, but I hardly ever spoke, to be honest. I hardly ever spoke. And when I did, it was when my father would talk to me or whatever, and I would say something back. Or I'd say, or no, or yes, or something. Not in big, long uh, sentences. Uh, I guess I had PTSD because my mother would yell and scream and all of this. She was very, very mean and violent. Uh, I remember that. And I never felt love. Never. To this very day, I've never felt love, even from my brothers and sisters. Uh, and me, I'm very intuitive and very empathic. And I could feel things, but it wasn't love. It was fear. Uh, and I could feel hate, anger. I remember that, especially from my mom. But I'm not being disrespectful of her. I'm telling the truth, and this is the truth. Okay? I'm a transparent person, and I'm tired of hiding things from people. Uh, my family isn't what people think they are, you know? Uh, and it's time to bring narcissists from the darkness into the light so people will understand and know what it is, and so it can help. It, and so this went on for years and years. And the thing of it is, with a narcissist, you will not be in their life unless you are a benefit to them for some reason. And I realized this. The only time I would hear from uh, one of my brothers is when he needed something, especially money. As a matter of fact, he owed me now, right now. Uh, but I know I'll never see that. And when he asked me at that time, I knew he was not going to pay me back. Uh, and that's the thing. Narcissists think they are smarter than anybody, anybody and everybody. But the thing of it is, brother and narcissist, I saw you coming. I know things, and God shows me things. And at the time when you ask for that money and promised me up and down, 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 I'll pay you back. I knew you was going to pay me back. I saw you coming. So that's how narcissists are. They will uh, have you around until they don't need you no more. And then, hasta luego, they will bye, 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 bye. So long. They will leave you in the lurch. Uh, and they will leave you with the bills and everything else. They will just leave you. Okay? So, when I was growing up, I would be in fear all the time. I remember that. Except for when I was with my dad. I felt so much love and so protected that a lot of times I would not want to leave him. But uh, my mom had a way with my dad. You know, uh, he was a mild mannered person, but she was like his expression was wicked west. She would yell, scream, and I believe he was also physically abused. Also, uh, and that came to mind uh, when he was dying of cancer. And it had been in my mind for a long time that she was abusive to him, but he was able to fight back. But when he got cancer, he was not able to fight her back. And I also think that one of my sisters, maybe both, one time they was down at the house when he was still alive, and I asked to speak to him, and they have this venomous speech with them. You can feel and hear the hate in their tone of voice. And I asked to speak to him. She, one of the sisters answered, and it's like, oh God, oh, I can feel it now. The hate she had in her voice for me, for asking for him. And she finally put him on, and he was talking to me and telling me what was going on. And then he sort of had this sadness in his voice, and she dropped the phone talking to him, and she hung it up. And it's like they're doing something to him. And I knew it was, they were abusing him. They were abusing him. And I was way someplace, and here's my father's home way here. I could not get there. And it makes me feel sad right now that I could not be there to protect him. And like he was always there to protect me. Uh, so, okay. And a lot of times, narcissists, well, all of the time, this is one of the characteristics. If you are the type of person like I am that's are observant in what people say and what people do, they will reveal their hand. Okay. Uh, this was true of one of my family members that visited me. And I had been talking to this person, this family member, for years and thinking that I was helping them out. But what they were doing was testing me. They didn't think I knew it. They thought I they were smart at me. Okay, street smart thing. But no, took this little bit of information and stored it in the computer up here, the computer file. There is where it's saved. And as I talked with her, more and more, they revealed more and more and more. And I said to myself, and God revealed it to me, they are not sincere. But I was willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. So I knew I wasn't helping this person, but I was willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. While they was thinking, wow, she's so stupid. Can she see? And as they were speaking to me and talking to me, everything they were saying was this person that, this person that, aunt so and so this, uncle so that, and blah blah blah. It never was this person. They never took responsibility for anything. That's another thing. Another red flag. Okay? So this was going in the file over here. That was a red flag. So I said, okay, all right. And God was speaking to me, letting me know, blah, blah, blah. They're getting this person was going on and on. This person doing this and this person doing that. And yet God was telling me something different. They did not realize that I saw them coming. I already knew what it was all about. But they think they're street smart. They're smarter than me, you know. So I said, okay, that's all right. That's fine with me. You think I'm stupid? I'm gonna let you think I'm stupid. Yeah, I don't see. You know, that's another thing. The other family members think the same thing. But you know something? I'm thinking back. My younger brother, and I miss him, uh, ran away when he graduated. Everybody in the family put it on my father, even though they knew it was not his fault. They knew it, but they blamed him anyway. And me, they don't see me and they don't hear me. So I've learned not to say anything to them. I let God handle this one. So, but I did find out that he did come for my father's funeral, and I thank God for that. And saying that they might have blamed my father, but he didn't. My little brother didn't, and I thank God for that. Okay. Uh yeah, they think they're everybody's stupid with them. Okay, and I have a list of characteristics, and if this can help anyone, then uh, try to remember. And if you are in a relationship such as I have had with my family, then you will see this also too. These are other points of a narcissist. Okay, one, selfish. They don't want to share with anybody. Okay, no emotions. You can look them in the eye and see nothing and feel nothing. And I've often done that with family members, and I don't feel anything, nothing, when I look them in the eye. And this was the same way with my mother. I saw and I felt nothing, no love for me or anything. Okay, no emotion, vengeful. Oh my God! If you do something to them, oh wow, 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 they will remember it. You could be 26 years old or 30 years old, and they will not be satisfied until they get you back. And it will be in the most hurtful way that they can think of. And they can think of some devious ways to get someone back. And it could be the smallest, smallest, smallest thing or nothing. If they think in their mind that you did something to them, you better look out. Be good, because they're coming for you. I'm telling you. Okay? And long as if their lips are moving, they're lying. They never tell the truth. Never. Okay? And they take advantage of people until they are not a benefit to them anymore. Okay. And passive aggressive, oh wow, my God. If they're mad at you about something or upset or they want something, they will stop talking. And you could be living in the house with this person. They will not say anything. They are passive aggressive, you know. Uh this person, like I said, had come to visit me, and this is how they were doing. And they would come and spend some time with us. Uh, I would be out in the living room, and we'd be watching something, and they'd be saying that they would spend time, but yet they would not say anything. Nothing. Even in the daytime, the same thing. As the days went on, the same thing, the same thing, the same thing. But what I did feel and see in this person's eyes, nothing, nothing in the eyes, but the only way I and can describe what I felt in my spirit, it was like oil, like the kind of oil that you put in your motor of your car. It was like drowning in a big swimming pool of oil and getting stuck in there. That's how I felt with this person. It wasn't a good feeling. It was a terrible feeling. And there was no love there. None. Not that I felt. The only feelings, if you want to call them feelings, was jealousy, hatred of me, anger. These three feelings is what I felt from this person: jealousy, hatred, and anger, overriding very strong to the point that I got sick. These feelings in my body and my spirit after like 2 days, but to be honest, I felt it the first time that I hugged her and she did not. Uh, this person never equivocated, did not. And I felt something then. I said, oh my God, she's not here for this reason, but for revenge. And I knew it had finished that it like that. And it's God. He told me. But I knew from talking to this person and from what happened before this person came, and I knew, and my daughter sensed it too. Uh, she has jealousy and hatred and anger also too for my daughter, and it's like why we've never did anything to this person, but they have anger and hatred and jealousy for both of us. It doesn't make sense, but I said that's between them and God. So, uh, like I said, lies. Okay, take advantage, passive aggressive, and they are dangerous. They are really dangerous. Okay, and they have these low vibrations, and you can feel these lower vibrations. Okay, when someone has high vibrations, uh, it makes them smile. It makes you smile. It makes you feel good. But when a person has low vibrations, they are there are negative feelings. Is hate, anger, uh, you name it, negative feeling. And this person had negative feelings. The vibrations are low. Even with my family members, whenever I was around them, they had low vibrations. I never felt any love. But uh, when I'm with my daughter, or I'm around my daughter, it makes me smile, and she smiles, you know, and we connect, and we can feel the love for each other. But and when my father was alive, it was the same way. We didn't have to say anything. We could feel the love. Okay, so and there seemed to be with narcissists, there seemed to be chaos all around them and following them. It's chaotic everything, and so uh, I could feel the chaos, and it gets into your spirit. It doesn't make you feel comfortable when you're around a narcissist. You feel very uncomfortable if you are intuitive and empathic. Uh, it's chaos, very, very chaotic. Okay. And it seems with them, they cannot get a leg up. By that, what I'm meaning is they're always taking advantage of people, you know, here and there. If they can, they're going to do it. All right. And this is how they get a leg up. It's not by them working hard for it and earning it. It's taking advantage of people. They cannot succeed at anything. Okay. And they're overly dramatic with things. They can say to you, uh, I'm a pilot with uh, one of the flights or whatever. I fly. And because you don't know anything better, and you just met this person, and you'll say, oh, yeah. And they will go on and say, well, yes, I just flew out of Dallas, and then we're heading to Mexico. And you say, really? Really? Is this your first time? And you can see the smile on their faces because they are thinking this person is believing me. But because you don't know them, of course, you can say, well, no, of course. And the last one is jealousy. Oh, wow, 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 wow. They are very, very jealous, very, very jealous. If you are part of the family and you tell them that you want to do so and so and so and so, I'm going back to get uh, uh, my son, I don't know, I'm going back to school for that because uh, I don't like what I'm doing. Oh boy, they start with the negativity, negativity, negativity. They can't be positive about anything for you. It's because they are jealous. And these are the things that they have, the emotions that they show. If you want to call them emotions, uh, I call them low vibrations. Uh, Jealousy, hate, anger, and revenge. This is a part of their personality. So if you see anything like this in anybody or a relationship that you have with anyone, try to get out of it. With me, the rescue for me was God. God had been showing me for years uh, with my family, but I did not understand. But now I understand. Narcissists cannot show love. They are incapable of loving anyone. Okay? So I realized this, and I said to myself, no matter what I do, and God showed me this, even if you give them $1 million, they're still not going to love you because they don't have the capacity to love. So I knew that for my safety, physical, mental emotions and my spirituality. I had to break this hold that they had on me. And I left the state and left them behind. And I have cut relationships with them completely. And it's not that I don't love them, still, I do. And I'll always love them. But the thing of it is, I don't respect them. And I never will. And that's how I rescued myself, by cutting the connection and by God showing me what to do and how to do it. And I thank God for that, because if I had stayed in this relationship, this family relationship, it probably would have killed me. Okay? So I thank God for that. And I thank God for showing me. So if this has helped anyone, please comment and I can give another talk on this, toxic relationships and narcissistic relationships. But I do have something coming that I will be giving a talk on this, and you can weigh in with questions or whatever to me, uh, uh, because I'm researching this and studying this, and so I can help more people. But if you are in this type of relationship, get out, because it's dangerous and it's never going to change. And that person that you're in that relationship with, it's family, husband, whatever, you have to break that connection for your own health. So, like I said, if you need any more information, comment to me and let me know. And thank you so much for watching. And please like and subscribe. And as I say, take care of yourself and each other. Good night.